Hey folks, welcome back to my time at Sandrock. Beautiful view of the town here. I've just gotten back from mining a little bit of copper ore. Didn't quite use up all my stamina because I hit the timer. This 6 p.m. meeting we have at the Blue Moon. So we're gonna head in there and see what it's all about. With a little help from our friend Merle.
Good evening, everyone. It's nice to see so many wonderful faces here tonight. I wanted to invite you to discuss the future of Sandrock, without being crammed into the stuffy city hall this time. With the recent opening of the road to Portia, we have access to water like never before, as well as being able to finally increase our access to trade and tourism. All of this was only made possible thanks to the efforts of everyone here at our wonderful town. So, I would like to propose a toast to Heidi, to the builder, to everyone, to Sandrock!
To Sandrock!
Recently, I have been soliciting the opinions of Sandrockers regarding the future development of our town and infrastructure. This time, I'm glad to see everyone's excited about our future for once. We have a couple of proposals to go through tonight. So, without further ado, it is with great pleasure I introduce our wonderful Mian and Zeke to discuss theirs.
Yeah, you go, girl. Get up there and take the lead.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity. Recently, I have been working with Zeke on a plan to plant a forest in the Eufaula Outback that could block the sandstorms from Sandrock almost entirely. We've already demonstrated some success with the little woods near Gecko Station, but with portion water, we'll be able to scale up substantially. But I'm not the expert here, so Zeke can explain everything in more detail. Zeke? Don't worry, just go over it like we rehearsed. You can do it.
Right. Sorry. Just a little nervous. Been a while. The Eufaula Outback in the north is, really big. It's got lots of land and sand. If we plant trees there, they can stabilize the terrain and stop the runoffs.
Economy?
This isn't some small project, though. It'll probably cost City Hall a lot of money. No, sorry, didn't mean to say that.
Talk about how it'll help Sandrock.
Right, if we use more water from Portia, we should be able to maintain a large enough forest in the outback to lessen or even stop the sandstorms. We'll finally get a sustainable Sandrock.
And there you have it.
No more sandstorms?
Thank you very much for the presentation, Mian, Zeke. We've been discussing this possibility for a very long time. Now that we finally have the know-how and Mr. Musa's backing, we might just be able to pull it off. Do you have a more detailed plan? What do we need to do first?
Well, I guess I want to do a test planting on the outback sands first. The sand over there is drier, and the water table is much lower. For that, we'll need a small irrigation tower in the area.
Good idea with the test. I'll expedite a budget for that. Does anyone else have something to say about this proposal?
I mean, I can build the irrigation tower.
Makes me proud to see a guild member being such a go-getter.
I knew I could count on you. I'll help out as well.
Thank you, Builder. Commissioner Way.
Thank you all. Now, on to our second proposal. Heidi, if you please.
Okay, so we're doing a PowerPoint kind of a thing.
Good evening, everyone.
Well,
To the natives here, do you remember Miss Bliss? Yeah, me too. She was the best darn teacher this side of the Alliance. And I am who I am today because she pushed me to always do my best. We don't have that for our children today. We haven't had a school since a sandstorm blew down the old one. I'd say it's about time we built a new one.
Miss Bliss put the fear of light in me.
I love Owen's reaction.
So I've got a proposal. It's been sitting there the whole time, since our old minister, whose name I shall not mention, took off. Pretty literally, her destroyed house is just sitting there. Perfect location for a
that's
sewer.
the blown up house behind the temple. Okay.
Wow,
When do we start the PTA? I'll volunteer for everything.
Can Elsie go back to school?
Pa, I ain't a kid.
I think it goes without saying that I fully approve of this proposal as well. In fact, I've already submitted a job advertisement for a school teacher.
Yes.
This school project and the new forest will be our town's primary focus going forward. I think if we can achieve both, we'll finally get more people to settle here. Folks, we're really close now.
We stand ready to do our part, ma'am. Right, everyone?
Yep.
Let's do it.
This team is so reliable. I feel like we could build anything if we put our minds to it.
All you gotta do is get me the diagrams, bro.
Yen's never praised me before.
That's not Yen, that's Wei. But I know what she's trying to say.
A lot of work. I'll spread out the assignments amongst us after I have a talk with Heidi. We'll all pitch in together and get that school looking like the pride of the Eufaula.
I never used to believe in good and evil twins, but here you are, proving us all wrong. Anyway, I hope the meeting was useful in letting y'all know a bit more about what's in store for us. I'm still open to more proposals, so if you have ideas for Sandrock, please bring them forward. Let's do our best for our city-state. So let's leave it there for tonight. Everyone, eat up. Owen went out of his way to give us a real feast for tonight. And remember,
Conserve water!
Yeah, conserve water. All right, cool. So everyone here is gonna chill and eat, and we can run around and kind of interact with folks.
Logan, did you get to talk to Trudy about that outpost idea?
Oh, yeah. I saw you talking to Trudy before the meeting. How'd it go?
She's still thinking about it.
Huh? What do you mean she's thinking about it? Spit it out, Logan.
Well, she didn't outright say yes. She asked me what I want to do. I said protect Sandrock, hunt monsters, maybe get a lookout tower built. She said, sure, write up a proposal.
Sure? That means yes. Good going, Yak boy.
Yeah. Glad Trudy liked your idea. Somehow you don't seem all that pleased, though.
Thing is, writing up plans? I ain't good at that.
You don't want to write it? I guess I could try. Although my handwriting has been the subject of criticism at times.
Come on. You guys are overthinking it. Just write exactly what you mean. Trudy wouldn't ask you to write something up if she wasn't seriously considering it. And who knows, you might even find that writing out your ideas will give you new insights.
Well, when you put it that way, yeah, all right. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Let me know if you need help.
Okay, everybody left while we were talking to the three of them.
How you holding up, Kat? Not like you to be so quiet at meetings like this. What gives?
Yeah, I've got some ideas, but I'm just mulling them over a bit. You know, not everything has come up spades for me lately. I'm thinking I need to slow down and think things through first.
Need a friendly ear?
All right. Let's see. I've been thinking about my entrepreneurial career so far, and...
Go on.
You remember how I always talk about Katori World, right? It's always been my dream to... I actually wanted to pitch the idea to Musa, you know, but when I was talking to him while he was in town, something he said stopped me. He questioned if I was fully committed to my business. I wanted to answer, of course I am, but then I'm not so sure. And that got me thinking. My entire goal coming out here was to create a better life for my son. But I sure am doing a terrible job at it.
I love this third option. You have a son? She's talked about it a lot. Yeah. I understand what she's saying. She's conflicted. She's pulled in different directions. But we're all gonna help. We're all gonna help you, Katori.
I know, but I'm afraid. Afraid that I'll never have time for my son anymore. Or that whatever I try next will fail and you'll all be in for a big disappointment. That's why I didn't give Trudy anything this time.
Okay, you just take your time. You'll figure it out. We'll always be here, ready to lend a hand.
Thanks, guys. I needed the pep talk.
Okay.
And so, my fellow Sandrocker, I begin my proposal as many famous proposals have begun, with the beginning. Someone once told me that the dictionary defines beginning as the point in time or space at which something begins, or something like that, and I believe...
Oh my God, Cooper, my man.
Friends, Sandrockers, countrymen, lend me your ears. For too long has our train station stagnated in development. Sure, we gave it a touch-up when Musa came by, but how long has that been? And certainly if Musa likes trains, everyone should like trains.
For it was 87 minutes ago that I began to have a dream. That of a new attraction being birthed quite literally unto our fine citizens. An attraction with the power to revitalize attentiveness towards our town.
And so I say, ask not what trains can do for you, but what you can do for trains.
The answer is simple. We somehow crossbreed the martle duck and the YAKMEL in order to produce the super flying YAKMEL. We ain't gonna lose to them winged buffaloes up north.
What you can do for trains being, agree to my proposal of building a high-speed bullet train for Sandrock.
In addition to being a spectacle, this bullet train will produce milk on a level never before conceived by
They're getting their proposals mixed up. Who are the two of them talking to anyway?
Yes, just imagine the joy of traveling to and from Sandrock riding on a super YAKMEL.
What'd you say?
Hey, that's my idea.
What's the big idea there, pal? I'm speeching over here.
You got your train speech in my YAKMEL speech. You got your YAKMEL speech in my train speech.
Business when you got your YAKMEL in my train speech.
I like Jensen's idea.
Well, thank you. But I don't do it for praise. I do it for the trains.
What in the... I say, what in the heck did you just say? Maybe you didn't hear me, but don't fret. I can go again. From the top.
Well, wait a sec.
Back to me. Here's my plan. Way I figure, we just give that science feller a bunch of shiny discs, and he'll invent a machine that does what I want. Then a builder will build it. That's how it always works, ain't it? He just invents whatever is convenient at the time.
All right, Cooper, you're not supposed to push at the fourth wall quite that hard.
Well, regardless, I think I'm not too big to admit that a giant, super flying YAKMEL, it's a pretty good idea, if you think it's possible.
It's definitely not.
Well, as they say, when life gives you lemons, you crossbreed them and make super lemons. And shucks, maybe I was a bit too hard on you there, partner. Sure, a bullet train. Why not? I mean, sounds a bit violent, might throw a couple folks off, but me myself, I enjoy a good bullet that's in the right place. Put her there.
Wow, to finally earn the respect of my next-door neighbor after all these years. Put her there. Let's both practice our speeches together.
Wow. Well, I hope at least you guys have a good time, because neither of your proposals is going anywhere. Ever. We got another little zone over here.
Rocky, now that we're getting a school, we'd better get prepared. I'm so excited.
Getting prepared? Getting prepared for what?
Oh, you know, textbooks, study materials, stationaries, and it's never too early to start greasing up some connections. I'm gonna start writing to the Vincent Design Institute's admissions office.
Oh, yeah. That sounds, cool. Say, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't your baby not even out yet?
I'm pretty sure it's not even conceived yet.
Rocky, Rocky, Rocky. There's no such thing as too early. Most parents of children at Pebble's age already got their kids' education all planned out. It's much easier to win the race if you get a head start, don't you know?
Win the race?
Don B, there's no rush.
Eh? No rush?
Well, maybe what our friend is trying to say is, sometimes you just gotta let kids be kids. When I was growing up, I hardly had any time for myself. Sure, I want to give Pebbles all the best opportunities and stuff, but, one of the best opportunities out there is just being a kid.
I see. How could I begin trying to control someone else's life when I barely have control over my own life?
Wow, easily persuaded, Don B. So you are not a tiger mom.
Well, I wasn't saying that exactly.
Just gonna run away and cry? I mean, okay, well, yeah. Why don't you actually have a kid first before you start planning its entire life? I think that's a reasonable thing to request. So I did see that we want to have a chat with both Heidi and Trudy. They have some things to say about the proposals that will actually be enacted. Let's check in with Trudy first.
You know, lately, I've been thinking about Matilda. Although she was a Devosian agent, she used to be kind and pleasant to everyone. Her speeches at the fireside chats were often inspiring. At the time, I was envious. I thought, that's what a mayor should be.
You're the real mayor of Sandrock, Trudy.
Thank you. It's not an easy job, but I'll always try to be the best mayor that the Sandrock citizens deserve. Anyway, even though I don't approve of Matilda's actions, I can still learn from her qualities. I think in the future, I need to be more confident when communicating with our citizens, so that they can be assured that things are getting done.
That is accurate and remarkably even-keeled, given what Matilda did. Trying to take a silver lining from that particular dark cloud is admirable. Well done, Trudy.
I have a lot of room for improvement in this area. I'll work hard and figure it out.
Good for you. I love the people in this town. They're awesome. All right, let's see if we can catch up to Heidi. I don't know, where is she right now? At the water farm? The moisture farm? Or maybe it's not Heidi, maybe it's Zeke. Or maybe she did go out there. Certainly easy enough to find with this super speedy goat to get us there. I feel bad for Lickety Spit, but I'm sorry, Merle's just an upgrade, just straight upgrade. Who are we chatting with here? Oh, it's Zeke. Okay, I thought it was Heidi.
I was nervous because usually Trudy handles all the talking in a presentation.
That's it? That's all you had to say? All right, well. My ideal world would be one without fighting, but it seems I can't find too many people who share my opinion. All right, well, that was a bit of a waste of time, I guess. All right, so we've got plans, right? We're gonna build a new school, and we're gonna green the desert. So we're gonna need a big ass water tower for that. Presumably those things come in the mail. Yeah, we're not finding out about that just yet. Today was Sunday. Tomorrow is the 22nd. It's Cooper's birthday. Do we know anything that I don't know. He's such a blowhard. It's kind of hard to imagine. He likes a rustic cabinet from by the stairs. I don't know. I don't think we need to worry about his birthday too much. Let's go home and get to bed and see what the morrow brings. I think we should get some mail about these new projects, which will let us get started on building things for them. So yeah, been a long day. I got a lot done. Let's head to bed. I guess I can put things away first. How are we doing over here? 6. You need something else to work on overnight. Let's see. What are you gonna make? 80, 80, 80, 80. Some of this stuff is under production right now. I think we go steel bars. Okay. And then, yeah, we could use a little bit more recycling here. There we go. And you're fine as well. Cool. All right, let's go to bed. I'm curious to see when we open up this Dead Sea area.
Together.
Oh, she said something there. I don't know what she was trying to say. Okay, let's wake up. Did you have something to say to me, Mian? No, you're just stuck on the bed corner? Okay. Well, I'll teleport to the door, as you like to do. And I'll see you outside. Okay. Elsie, Venti, Katori, and Owen all want to have a play date, but I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not a play date kind of guy. I'm a work hard and progress the story kind of a guy. Let's check our mail here. First of all, from Wei. Dear Max, City Hall gave us a couple of big projects last night. I had some time to analyze what we need to do. The details are below. For the forest in the Eufaula Outback, since you asked to do the irrigation tower, that's what you'll get. Here are the 2 diagrams for the tower support and tower container. Luckily, Zeke had them on him because I don't know where Director Chi is. He's supposedly somewhere in that spaceship ruins. After you're done constructing the structures, please install them on location in the Outback as well. While you're there, you can help Zeke plant some trees if you want. Not required. For the school, I'd like your help to build the school clock. Again, because Director Chi is not available, I have on me an old clock diagram. It'll have to do. Please give it to Heidi's team when you're done. We'll also be helping them with materials. If you're interested in helping out with that, I'll be posting the related commissions on the commission board starting today. Make sure you don't push yourself too hard. Thanks. All right, so we got the tower frame and water tank, and then the school clock. Cool. And then Ernest has sent us another earring. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's start by collecting dew and doing our morning routine. She's running around helping. Awesome wife. Pregnant wife. I don't know. I guess she's not going to show. It's just the baby's going to be born one day. I don't know how long the pregnancy takes either, but she's been pregnant for, let me think. So short, I think we got pregnant like maybe a little bit more than a week after the wedding. No, it was when because it took a while before I bought the baby crib. So maybe like somewhere around here. So it's been, I don't know, it's been a couple of weeks at least, I think. I don't know how long the pregnancy takes. I feel like, yeah, I don't think she's going to show. They're not going to change her model to have a belly. So it'll just be like one morning I'll wake up and they'll be like, the baby's here. Or we'll get called to the clinic for the delivery. Not sure. We'll just have to see how it plays out. Let's go ahead and do our morning routine with the machines. Collect up all the bricks. Working on steel bars there. Let's see how much of everything we have and what we might need. All right. So copper bars we could, well, I don't need to do that on this machine. We could use some copper bars though. Let's go down to the bottom. 80, 80, 234, 80, 86. Okay, so we need some limestone bricks. That's fine. Other things we need. Granite tiles. Yep, we need some of those. Okay. You're working on steel bars. And you could work on copper. Is there anything else that you can make that we're light on? You've got the chromium, the manganese, the steel. Yeah, it looks like we need some copper. And we're kind of caught up now. I'm doing pretty well on the bar front. Let's make some fertilizer. Check in on our friends, the recyclers. What do we have here? Aluminum scrap for you. Seems good. And then you can do some plastic scrap. All right. And I think we're caught up over here as well. Let me collect these. And these. And these. And then we'll check. So, anything under 20. We could use one chromium steel plate. And that's it. Okay, those machines can rest easy for a bit. As for you, anything under 20 over here? No, looks like we're good here as well. Okay. Over at the refiner, I ran out of copper ore yesterday and had to go get more. So we kind of want to be careful with that. Tin gets us lapis lazuli. Iron gets us rosestone. Moonstone and spinel. Yeah, I don't really need a lot of this. I guess the thing to work on would be just stone, because there's so much of it. Yeah, we'll just get some more bloodstone and quartz. That's fine. Yeah, the refinery's at max level. There's no upgrade for it. And then this thing over here, I think we're working on this upgrade, right? Yeah, we're currently researching it. It'll let us make the gold ring, the eagle flute, and the copper rose brooch. Not that we need any of that. Okay, that takes care of the workshop. Let's put things away. Looks like I've got a spare throwing rock here. All right. And then let's get started on the main mission production. So we're gonna need a steel frame and a valve. Let's make those. The steel frame left us low on cast iron rods. So let's immediately work on replacing those. Okay, that's going to eat into our steel stock, but we are making more over there. Okay, now let's construct the new projects. We need the irrigation frame tower. There's the steel frame. Iron latches we're going to need. 1, 2, 3 there. Okay. Plastic shells, we got plenty. Bronze pipes. There we go. Let's get the bronze pipes queued as well. Always replace what you use, and then you'll always have what you need. That seems to be my motto here. So there's the tower frame. Very nice. Next, let's do the actual tank. This is the irrigation tank. The valve. Iron plates, bronze pipes, manganese steel bars. Okay. So there goes the valve. There's the iron plates, which we'll now need to replace. Okay. Next up, we need the bronze pipes and manganese steel bars. So we'll need a couple more bronze pipes than we actually have queued. Okay. And we'll easily replace the manganese steel at some point in the future. There we go. There's the water tower, the irrigation stuff done. Now let's make the school clock. Okay, this is going to take white copper, chromium steel, and old parts. Excellent. We don't need to build any of this because it's stuff we'll already be making without having to be asked. And the old parts, we've got a bajillion. Okay, very nice indeed. Let's take a look at the map. There's something going on back here at Matilda's old house. And then the moisture farm, we need to head to Zeke to talk about that. All right, okay. Let's head out. So we need to install the irrigation tower. And we also need to talk to Zeke about the green wall. For the installation, that's going to be out near the Outback, right? Or do we need to talk to Zeke first? If I look out here, that's Shonash Cliff, Shipwreck Ruins. Where was the Outback? No, it was near here, right? We come here and then there's like a thing we can click on. All right, well, let's talk to Zeke first. Okay, there we go. A green wall. So are we gonna have to help him plant? I guess we will.
Oh, hey. You here to help us do some planting? To be honest, I'm a bit nervous. I'm really not sure how well our algae will perform out here. Even though it's all sand, there's still a difference between the soil here and those at the little woods. There are always unknown factors. Pa's right. Fighting against nature is a Sisyphean task.
I'm not sure we're supposed to be speaking to him here. It seems like we're supposed to be out in the Outback. Should we do more research?
Mion and I have done several trips out here to measure the water table and the soil mineral levels. We've also brought back sand samples to the moisture farm and used our algae on them to pretty good results. So, there's not much more we can do other than a live test.
We've got enough water from Portia, right?
I've recorded the amount of water used per tree at the Little Woods over time. It depends on Trudy's final budget, but I reckon it should be enough to support a sizable forest based on the current cost of portion water.
Will the forest really stop the sandstorms?
I've read some very old records from the old world, even before the corrupted age, that told stories of how communities on the edge of encroaching deserts planted vegetation to reclaim the land. While they never talked about the technical details, they, do mention tangible changes to the local climate, including less sandstorms.
Well, that certainly sounds promising.
Anyhow, Trudy, Meon, Don B, and Burgess have all been here preparing seeds, straws, and everything else we need. I can give you some if you have time. You can plant some yourself. Our goal for this experiment is to plant 100 trees. It'll be a good start, and we can get a lot of valuable data.
Okay. We got 50 biocrust and 50 black saxel tree seeds. Now, okay, so we're gonna head out there and do that for sure. It's gonna take a while, but we can do that. Okay, so how are we getting out to where we need to go? Yeah, it's way up there. So we do need to travel here and then take, yeah, we need to head out there. Okay, let's do it. We need to install the irrigation tower anyway. So yeah, let's go up to the outback and we'll plant a bunch of trees. Now, I thought the Saxel trees required 2x2 plots. So 50 biocrust might not be enough. That would only be enough for what? 50 divided by 4 is 10, is 12? So yeah. Seems like not enough. But I guess we'll just have to see. Where are we headed now? How have I not already explored this area? It's certainly nice having my little friend here to help out. I guess some of this was gated off by, invisible walls or whatever, or maybe I just never really got into... Oh, I could have traveled to that. Okay, well, whatever. Let's just run. We'll get there relatively quickly. Yeah, I thought we had a YAKMEL station up here. I guess I just messed up the map usage a little bit somehow. So then, right, then we hit the sign and it teleports us to the other area. Okay. Oh, Larry's here.
I have learned of your battle plans. To conquer the desert using greenery. It's madness. Goes against all conventions. I love it!
Good for you, Larry. Oh, there's a lot of folk out here. Okay, so it looks like... there's quite a bit of biocrust already. Okay, so here's where we're going to install the irrigation tower and the water tank.
Thanks for the help. It looks great. You're gonna end up being one of the best builders of our generation, aren't ya?
I think we are.
Anyway, if you want to also help us plant some trees, you can get some seeds from Zeke. Help yourself.
Okay, let's get after it. So... oh, that's the school clock. Okay, so I need to switch into planting mode. I can't do it in here, so I can do it here. All right. Let's switch to... I guess we're gonna go just like this. So it's automatically watered and fertilized. So we don't need to, we just have to plant it into the grid in the correct position. That's all. Okay, we can do this. It's not gonna take that long. Not enough black saxel seeds in your inventory. Okay, cool. All right, so we've done our good deeds for the day. We also got paid for it, so I don't know, is it really a good deed if you get paid for it? Everybody got something to say?
Howdy.
A lot of opportunity on the horizon, which means everybody's gonna want their big ideas to be what we do next. My monster hunter outpost, he can wait, I reckon, unless more monsters show up.
Ah, I heard you found Fang's favorite book. What was his other favorite? The alphabet book? Get it? Because he named his bird X? Well, I'll show myself out.
Well, Trudy is now in contact with Musa for all these projects, right? Sounds to me like the deal is pretty well sealed.
What's up? Oh,
Can't wait to get that portion water out on our soil. I wonder if plants can taste the difference. Portion water offers a low mineral, refreshing taste, but who could dare turn their nose up at the rustic flavor profile that our own local water provides? I may never choose a favorite. Typical Burgess. Love him.
Hello.
Hey, babe.
Nice to meet ya.
Did you say nice to meet ya? I'm your husband. When I help Zeke at the moisture farm, I mostly do busy work. I'm still learning the ropes. But one thing I think I've really helped him with is his confidence. I think it makes him feel better knowing that we really do care about what he's doing. Gosh, you're sweet. I'm so glad I married you. We'll check in with Trudy, and then we'll head out. Trudy. That meeting was pretty low stress. Although, I guess I put Zeke on the spot a little. He'll warm up to the stage. I just think it's so important to show everyone who we have to thank for getting us this far. Yeah, you're a good mayor, Trudy. Well done. Okay, we gotta head back to town. And go to Matilda's blown up apartment to see how much progress Heidi has made in turning it into a school. All right, can I get on my... Nope, gonna have to pull you away from the sign there, buddy. Okay, there we go. Oh, well, actually, I just want to go to the YAKMEL station, don't I? Where's that? It's got to be around here somewhere. Wait, what? How? Oh, is it past the sign? Oh, I was going the wrong way. That's why. Okay, that's why there was an invisible wall there. I was so confused. I was like, what? All right, quick trip back to town. Okay. Where do we want to go? Right here seems good. Take an hour and 20 gold, but that's fine. I can afford it. All right, and then if we head back behind... Okay, they're constructing the schoolhouse. They have... For some reason, they haven't extinguished the smoke or whatever. So, Sandrock's
school clock.
most
Thank you.
gorgeous power
We'll
couple shows
install
up to
when the
deliver the
building's
clock.
Complete. With all the support we're getting, my team will bang this out in no time flat.
I'm looking forward to it. And I'm sorry about the low budget. Too much went into fixing the town after the Duvos occupation. Even though the Alliance agreed to help some, we still need to cover the upfront cost.
It's okay. Even though we're going with the super economical plan, the school will still be safe, comfortable, and fine-tuned for children. Shame we had to throw out the original plan, though.
Original plan? Well, just out of curiosity, can we see it?
Well, gosh, do we have time? I have it right here. Sure, why not?
Wow, this looks great! It's even better than when we had in Tall Sky. Why aren't we going with this one? Was budget really the only reason?
Yeah, I know Trudy's been racking her brain about how to come up with more money. But with the reforestation plan also taking up a chunk, we just don't have enough.
You win some, you lose some. I think just having a school is a good start. We can consider upgrading when we get more people.
Oh, this is where the 500 grand is going to come in, huh? This is why we couldn't use it for ourselves. We couldn't borrow it from our wife because it was already earmarked for this.
I said,
I think Mian has something to say.
I do. Thank you. Mayor Trudy, Heidi! In order to promote the betterment of our town through education, which I consider the most valuable investment there is, I hereby pledge to donate a sum of 500,000 goals.
What? 500,000?
Girl, the heck you get that kind of money? I know builders are well off, but still.
Oh, you guys didn't know? Turns out Yen had just been pocketing most of my income all this time. In the end, I got a huge settlement from the Commerce Guild. I've kinda just been sitting on the money for a while, and I never wanted to use it for anything. Until now.
That Yan.
With this kind of funding, we can afford Heidi's original design and then some, right?
Mian, we are very grateful, but this is a lot. Maybe you should take some time to think this over.
No takebacks, Mian. Money belongs to the city now. No, how much does the nicer school cost?
Certainly not 500,000. I mean, that is seriously a lot of money.
I mean, I've got 300 grand that I've earned. Technically, she earned that money. I guess she works even harder than I do.
Well, if the money is more than enough, then use the rest for something else. Maybe you can build a university here? Roxanne, you?
Yeah, we need a good school for our kid.
Hang on. Let's all just cool our jets for a minute. All right? Mian, you've worked so hard for what you earned, and it was almost taken from you. I just think it's wrong for us to accept so much from you.
Huh? What do you mean? You won't accept my donation? Trudy, if you don't take it, I'll just anonymously stuff it into City Hall's mailbox.
Heidi, how about this? How much would you need to carry out your original plan? Please, make a budget plan for me. Mian, on behalf of Sandrock City Hall, I officially accept your donation to the construction of a new school. We will only accept the budgeted amount and not a goal more. Furthermore, we'll do a breakdown of cost to make sure everything is accounted for.
There's that confidence, Trudy. I love it.
Heidi, Mian, do you accept?
No problem.
We truly thank you, Mian.
Great. Now that that's settled, I think we're going to need lots of new raw materials and assets. Builders, when I get everything planned out, I'll post them on the commission board. Be sure to keep a close eye on the board. I'm counting on you.
So we will get some of Mian's money. We'll just have to do the commissions to earn the funds, but she's paying the city and the city's paying me, so in the end we managed to get our hands in that piggy bank a little tiny bit. Fantastic. Okay, what did we just earn? School signboard and air conditioner. All right. Well, that's a really sweet. God, she's such a sweetheart, Mian. I love her. She's awesome. Not realistic. I don't think anybody who worked that hard for that much would give it all away quite that easily, but I guess maybe. There are a couple people, but we might need to nominate her for sainthood. Has she done any miracles? Okay, so we learned the 2 new things, but we don't have a reason to build them yet. Let's see. Timon's birthday is on the 25th. He's our pet. We need to get him something. Logan, I wouldn't mind getting something for. And then we got the end of the what month is this? Summer. The end of the summer festivals here that are coming up. Oh, look, the weather forecast shows up as well. So if you've asked during the week, you can see what the weather forecast was. Interesting. So, oh no, on the wishing festival, it's going to be a sandstorm. That's no good. I think they said in the preview for the weather prediction that like certain events can cancel the prediction. So maybe it won't be. All right. Well, very exciting stuff. Working on the new school. You know what we haven't done? We haven't given Merle here some scritches. Let's do that. Okay, so a lot of progress on the main quest there. We've got the greening of the desert going on. We're working on the school. We've got a new plan for that, and there's a lot of work to be done at the Commerce Guild. Wei and Heidi have both said they'll post commissions for us. So we got to wrap up the episode, but let's at least go take a quick peek at what we're going to be working on. And we got those 2 new designs that presumably will become requisite sometime. The school sign and the air conditioner. But let's take a quick look here. Oh wow, yeah, there's a lot. Look at all of this. Look at it all. So composite fiber rods, this is a Day of Memories commission. A working desk, this is school facilities commission. Oh yeah, there's tons of stuff. Oh yeah. Okay, so next episode is going to be Commission Fest 2024, when I make like 18 commissions in a day. And we're probably going to earn like 20 grand. This is going to be amazing. All right, I'm gonna save the game right here. When we come back next time, we'll dive right in and figure out exactly what we can take and what we can do. It's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to earning that money. We're at 338. Once we hit 350, we can do a lot of work on our home. And I'm looking forward to that. So that's going to be it for this time. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. We'll be back for Commission Fest 2024 next episode. Until then, take care.